I wish I could see these dance moves right now.
Stop.
Go. Choice of fun!
Hey world, we know it's been like a month and a half since we filmed our last video.
Not my fault.
It was 100% my fault because I'm a busy human.
Yeah.
So, we are back. In fact, we've never left. Well, that's not true. We've been all over the place.
Yeah.
But, the last video, we said if we got 500 likes, we'd tell you the story of our engagement. And we got over 500 likes. You guys smashed that that like button. So, today is the story of our engagement.
I feel like you have more to say about this than
I
me
do.
because you're the one who proposed.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Okay, so it all started on some day in October when I asked her parents if I could marry her.
I don't know what to tell you that I haven't already told you, but welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And they said, yes, sort of. It was like a 45-minute conversation. It was super intimidating because I asked the question and then we talked for like 45 minutes to an hour. And then at the end, I was left with like is that a yes or a no? Or like, what do I do? But it ended up being yes. So I got the green light from her parents.
He recorded that whole conversation too.
I did. And it was super nerve-wracking. And throughout the whole conversation, you can just hear how nervous I was.
They didn't know that you were recording.
I'm a little sneaky guy.
Yeah.
And then I think it was about 2 months later, I bought the engagement ring in like December. Yeah, I bought the engagement ring in December. There it is. Bought an engagement ring. Right before I left for nationals. And so I went off to nationals. I came home and the engagement ring was at my house. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
You get to see it first.
Important documents.
The verification papers.
It's the box inside. So ready for this.
I love this. I love it.
Alright, which way does it open? Wow, this is a huge box. I might need to find a smaller one that'll fit in my pocket. Oh, shoot.
What? Oh, that's beautiful,
It's an
sweetheart.
engagement ring right there. Because I ordered it online, like all great people order things nowadays. After I got home, it was right before Christmas time, and so Hillary came to my house, or my parents' house for Christmas that year, and we spent Christmas morning there. It was great. So December 30th, we left for Nashville, and I knew I wanted to propose to her in some other place besides Indiana, and Nashville happened to be the spot we were going, and both of her sisters, actually, her older sister and her younger sister, they both got engaged in Nashville, and I was like, well, this will be great. All three of the sisters.
City of love.
Yeah, Nashville. So everyone's getting engaged in Nashville. But while we were driving to Nashville, I was trying to figure out A, where I was going to propose, B, if I could get someone to take photos of the proposal, and C, how and like what time of day I wanted to do it. I knew since we met in a coffee shop, I knew the place I wanted to propose was like a nice coffee shop, just kind of like full circle. I thought that would have been super cute, and it ended up being super cute. But on the drive, I was watching Joger's Instagram story, and he posted a picture with a fan he met while he was in Nashville, because they were in Nashville at the same time. And I clicked on that person's profile and saw their photos were amazing. And I messaged him, his name's Caillou, I messaged him and was like, hey, are you in Nashville? Yeah, shout out to Caillou. I was like, are you still in Nashville for the next 2 days? Or like, are you going to be there tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, I'm here till January 1st. And I was like, I've never met you. We have no clue who each other are, but would you be willing to, A, find a location for me to propose to my girlfriend at the time? B, would you be able to pretend like you're with some random family sitting across from us and take all the engagement photos? And C, can you take photos of us after we get engaged? And he's like, I don't know you, I've never met you, but I'm going to do this. This is going to be great. And so he called and made reservations. He made reservations at a coffee shop. That's how intense this coffee shop is. What was the place called? Pinewood Social in Nashville.
So dope.
It's
gotta go.
Yeah, it's amazing. So he got us they have like this couch section where it's just like very casual, and we had coffee and whatnot, but there's a couch, like a long couch right here, and then directly across was another long couch, probably like 10, 15 feet away. And so he set up the whole thing. We had this big, nice couch, just the two of us, and I told Hillary that I set this up in advance just because we had talked about going to Pinewood Social in the future. And I was like, let's just go now. So it's New Year's Eve. I wake up at the butt crack of dawn because I'm pooping myself. I'm so nervous. And the way I proposed is when I first met Hillary, I wrote a letter to her after the first time.
First date?
First date, yeah. After our first date, I wrote her a letter. And then on the night we became boyfriend-girlfriend, I wrote her another letter. And then that morning we got engaged, I wrote her a third letter. And so what I did is we were sitting there, and I gave her the letters, and she read one after another in order. And then after she read them all, I stood her up, and then I got down on one knee and proposed to her. And then the entire place started clapping, and they brought us like cake and everything. It was awesome. But the fun part of the story is Caillou. Still hadn't met him at this point, but I walked in, sat down on the couch, and I locked eyes with him on the couch across from us. And he's with like 6 other people.
He's like with like a family with children.
He's
and
with a family.
He's sitting in between them.
Yes, he's in the middle of a random family he had never met. And so what was crazy about this is that family left after like 35, 40 minutes of him being with them. The family's like, we're gone, like we got life to live. So they left. And then another family, random family, came and sat down at that exact same couch. And he played it off so cool.
I didn't even know.
She had no idea.
But I did see him because he was sitting across from us, and he had like a camera. So and at one point the camera was pointed at us, and I was like, okay. But it's Nashville, like everybody's a photographer in Nashville, so I like literally did not think anything of him. But now looking back, I remember him pointing the camera at us, and I was like, is he like taking a picture of us, or like what's going on? So
she's a celebrity, so.
But yeah, so I remember that part. But then I remember we stood up after you got down on one knee, and we were like kissing and hugging, and I was crying, and out of my left eye, out of my peripherals, I see this kid like snapping a million pictures. I'm like,
literally, like,
oh my god!
I think we got like 300 or 400 photos from Caillou.
Yeah, we got so many.
It was unreal, and they were all amazing.
Also, another backstory. I didn't think you were proposing that day, but I also, like, you totally slipped on the way down to Nashville. Because at that point, we were talking about marriage. And I was, like, casually asking, I was like, what would be, like, an ideal song for you to, like, walk down the aisle to? Like, what do you envision for that? And so, like, on our way down, and you're like, I don't know, ask me in a couple days. I was like, you were just like, and he totally shut down the conversation. I was like, okay, guess he's not interested.
Nobody's perfect.
I was kind of offended that he like
didn't
want to talk to me about like married wedding stuff, because I was like, well, fine, you're not serious about it yet. But I was
very serious about it at that point.
Slipped, yeah.
Because I literally had the engagement ring wrapped in a coat that was wrapped in the bottom of my suitcase that was inside. It was like in a bag inside the suitcase. I was so nervous.
I also did find it fishy that like the night before, you said you had made reservations at Pinewood, and I was like, you didn't tell me, like, and like, since when do you make reservations at like
just
Pinewood?
because I love
Typically,
you so much.
we like just like free ball everything, and we don't plan anything.
We free ball everything. What a great phrase, Hillary.
We just do.
Parents, I am so sorry.
Like, we just do whatever we want, and we just like, we don't really make plans. We just always like go with the flow. So the fact that you made reservations, I was like, huh, okay. But I was not thinking it, because I like would have, if I had known that I was getting engaged, I probably would have worn something different. I would have done my hair differently. Like, I was like
I
in Adidas.
I wanted
like,
her in her natural
t-shirt.
setting, so it worked out perfect.
I was like in a t-shirt and like Adidas shoes, and like.
You got a problem with Adidas?
No, I really love it, but I just wasn't like super cute. So Yeah, and then we went to
Butcher Town Hall, and we ate lots of tacos
We
and
had
meat.
tacos and queso, and it was so good.
And then we went to a New Year's party.
a New
The whole
Year's
day was
party.
just a big party.
Yeah.
What a way to end
It was
2016.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
my
our
first
story.
my first New Year's kiss was with my fiance, so that's a fun fact.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think you were mine too.
She thinks. Find out at 6 o'clock.
No, you were. You were for sure.
Oh, she's confident.
No, you were for sure.
Okay, well,
You
I'm
can calm
honored.
down, so.
I'm gonna calm up. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
if this
thanks
video
for
gets 600
watching.
likes, we will pie each other in the face in the next video.
That's
Bye.
why we're not doing that.
We're absolutely
ever.
doing that.
No, you can't just like make decisions.
So the last
without
video
talking about it.
got 13,000 views and
Yeah.
over 500, almost 600 likes. If the next one gets either 600 likes or 20,000, or this video, I guess, 600 likes or 20,000 views, Hillary's gonna pie me in the face. Or we could probably just tell the story of our wedding day, which leave in the comments which you guys would rather have.
That's a good
Pie or
one.
wedding. Let's have I wish you could do like the Instagram polls on YouTube.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
But like polls are everywhere. It's on Instagram now, and I find it like kind of annoying.
Okay.
Like people are a little over the top about polls.
Recommendation of the week
Oh,
is the color blue is a nice color, so wear blue this week.
That was
Or month, because who knows when the next video will be.
That was lame.
Okay.
That wasn't cool. No, I'm not done. I didn't do mine yet. My recommendation is an cinnamon apple donut.
Apple cider donut.
An apple cider donut and apple cider to drink. That's our recommendation because we went to a
cider in the fridge.
I know, because we went to a pumpkin patch yesterday for a date day, which
we
was
did.
super fun. So would recommend for that. Yeah, that's all I got. Mine was clothing. So you said blue. So like blue. I think I wore blue like once this week.
What color are my jeans?
Like a
Blue!
Don't
Crap.
stop. It's like
Come
you've
look.
literally done it like 3 times in a row and it's getting old. So you can just turn it off. Stop. Just turn it off. Stop. Just turn it off.
It's
I'm
not
not
on.
falling
It's
for
not
that.
on.
I'm not falling.
Okay,
for
camera's
it.
off now.
You didn't even click it.
I did. It's a
Oh.
button on the side.
Okay. Is it really off?
Yeah. Yeah, it's off.
Okay.
No, it's still on.
Oh my god. You're just
Got her.